we have an opponent, and it is a Kyogre Solgaleo team. So a rain team with an Incineroar. And we've got a bit of a problem because they have an Amoonguss, and I don't have any safety goggles on this team. Could maybe put them onto Incineroar, but we haven't done that, so not much we can do there. For now, my strategy against Amoonguss is to not go Trick Room. So this is going to be dangerous because we're dealing with a rain team with what looks like multiple forms of speed control. Of course, you've got the Tailwind, possibly a Thunder Wave as well from Thundurus. So I think we're going to go for Venusaur, Groudon lead, because they can't get their speed control and knock out Venusaur on the same turn, so it's with a Focus Sash. Do I want Dialga? Dialga's good, obviously. You know, against Kyogre, you want to bring Dialga, but actually, I'm not. I don't know if we'll be maxing Dialga or not, because I do kind of want to bring Charizard. So we're going to bring Charizard, and we're going to bring Latias as well, because we might need to do some trickery if they decide to max their Kyogre and start firing off single target water moves. Not that they have an option when they Dynamax. Then we might need to pull some trickery, get some things out of the way, and get Latias in the way. But we'll see what happens. So that is Solgaleo Tornadus, and straight away I'm right now having flashbacks. I think this is Brutal Swing Weakness Policy, which I didn't account for. But we're going to go for the Sleep Powder because I think they're probably going to protect the Solgaleo and go for the Tailwind. We're going to Sleep Powder the Tornadus and just Precipice Blades in the off chance they don't protect the Solgaleo. I think that's what we'll go for. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so there's a Protect. We just need to hit the Sleep Powder. Tailwind and coming in Venusaur, don't let me down. And yeah, I can't stand Sleep Powder. I hate Sleep Powder so much. Okay, so I think we just lose because they can Brutal Swing, get their Weakness Policy activated, just destroy us from that point. I want to conserve Groudon. I'm not going to give up. I want to conserve Groudon to keep some form of weather control. I mean, I'm looking at maxing Groudon on a Charizard now, so I don't really want to switch Charizard in here. I think we're switching Latias. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I mean, I hate Sleep Powder, but the problem is, Icy Wind. Okay. So it drops our speed, and yep, the eject button. So that's a little bit awkward, a bit of an awkward spot. What do I want to switch in? I don't really want to switch Groudon back in, so we're going to go with Charizard. Yeah, well, at least we don't have the speed drop on Latias for the time being. And we've got some threat on the field now, although we knew Venusaur was going down. Yeah, so as much as I hate Sleep Powder, you know, how can I complain about it when I have it on the team? You just can't win every matchup, right? You can't win every lead, and sometimes leading Sleep Powder is the best thing. And I felt that was the best thing here. And of course, you're not going to hit it every time. So this is not looking great by any means. We just seen the Life Orb on Solgaleo, which I'm happy to see. No Brutal Swing Weakness Policy stuff. So, what I'm thinking here, they may have max Rockfall. So I think we're going to Tailwind, and I could max Guard on the off chance. We're going to go for the regular Protect though, just in case they don't. They've already shown the Psychic Fangs. Of course they're going to have the Sunsteel Strike, Protect. They may have Trick Room, so there's a chance they don't have the max Rockfall. So just a regular Protect. get our Tailwind up, then we will outspeed the Solgaleo. Although, I mean, they're still the Icy Wind, but it is what it is. So my opponent really taking their time. Solgaleo protects. Okay, that's good to see. Because we've got an attack into that slot in the next turn. Is this their final turn of Tailwind, or do they have one more? I can't remember. But we've got some threat on the field now. It's taking all that solar power damage. Okay, so they still have Tailwind, but I think it's all or nothing right now. Okay, so our Latias at -1 speed, it's the slowest thing on the field. I think we switch into Groudon, because I mean there's no way they don't switch in Kyogre here, right? That Solgaleo is way too threatened. We've got the Sun up. So I think we switch in Groudon on that slot, because it'll be the last thing to switch in, and we'll maintain weather control. Go for the Wildfire into Tornadus, and expecting that to be sashed, as you do. And that will stop them getting their Tailwind up, since the Wildfire should finish them off, unless they protect. We switch first, which leads me to believe that they're not switching. They're not switching. How do you not switch there? This could be a problem. This could be a problem. Maybe I should have... Nah. I was going to say, maybe I should have just taken the KO that was in front of me, but I think this was a reasonable play. I think this was more than reasonable. So yeah, the Icy Wind comes out. Do we survive the turn with Charizard? I hope so. Sounds like a strike. So that's got to be into what was the Latias slot, right? Yep. Being a Groudon, you know, we take that fairly decently, all things considered, Life Orb. Some still strike from Solgaleo, but it's not great. No Sash on Tornadus anyway. Not that it matters, as we said, we knocked it out. But I can't believe they didn't switch in the Koga there. This is a problem. So yeah, this is a problem. So, what do we do? You got to imagine, yeah, that's Koga. So Koga comes in, and two turns Tailwind. I could Precipice Blades. They might have Wide Guard. Yeah, we'll bring Latias in. And I've had to make this play because I think they're going to max their Koga. And of course go after our Charizard. And probably protect the Solgaleo as well. So, if you watched the previous episode, you'd see that we've changed Groudon's moveset. We had Thunder Punch before, which would have been... I still don't think that would have been enough here to double that slot. So this is the play we've gone for. So, Protect on Solgaleo, good. Now... Okay, so now it's time for some trickery. We ally switch, and I want a Wildfire, obviously a Solgaleo, but the problem is as well, when our Tailwind ends, we are going to be slower. Yeah, one turn. We're going to be slower than that Koga. So, the Koga and the Solgaleo. So I think this is the play we've got to make. We're going to ally switch, and we're actually going to airstream the Koga. So that brings us back up to neutral, and yeah. Was this the correct play? And the ally switch was definitely the correct play. Yeah, I mean, that's not the Latias, is it? Well, what was the Latias slot? Okay, we barely hang on. Wow. What would have happened there if I hadn't done that? We would have just knocked out. I think it would have been fine. Maybe it would have been fine anyway. Because we would have knocked out Solgaleo, and then got a Tailwind up on this following turn. Yeah, anyway, this is the play we've gone for. We found ourselves in this position, which is not terrible by any means. Looking at that, we could have easily lost Latias there as well. So had I made the other play, that would have been pretty terrible. So, I mean, we're gonna go after the Solgaleo, of course. Go for the Tailwind. This is why I have Flamethrower on the team, because traditionally you probably run Heat Wave alongside Blast Burn. I don't want to miss my my moves. I've got enough moves on the team that can miss anyway. I would like Solar Beam on Charizard as a secondary grass move, but this is the set we've gone for. So we get rid of Solgaleo. And Charizard goes down. But we have weather control. And what can they bring in? They've got a Genie, Amoonguss, and I can't remember what their other Pokemon was. Incineroar, wasn't it? Yeah, so I'm expecting probably Incineroar. That's Amoonguss. That is Amoonguss. Okay. Okay. This is looking pretty good. This is looking winnable now. So I think we just Earthquake, and this is what for situations like this why I've got Earthquake on the team. I think we just Earthquake and Mystical Fire into Amoonguss, and that should seal the deal. Yeah, I can't see Amoonguss surviving that. Choice Band Earthquake. There's no way. And the same goes for Kyogre as well. I mean, if it was like max HP, max defense, nah, surely not. Not even then. But we've gone from a pretty terrible start to a very necessary ally switch. Calling some turns right, having the max guard and Charizard, the ally switch on the subsequent turn. But I think we're going to win. So there you go, out comes our Earthquake. And yeah, there we go, Pogo goes down. Amoonguss versus the world. So, yeah, I think we did it. I think we did it. Quite pleased with that. We didn't go the Trick Room route, which is our strongest route for sure. I'm probably taking their time. I don't know if they're just giving up or what. And forfeit, there we go. We did it, turned it around. Quite pleased with that. Quite pleased with the changes we made to the team there. And we beat Amoonguss. Yeah, can't really complain. Let's see how we do in our next one.